Hi everybody, my name is Joe Warnemont from WriteWithWarnemont.com, and this is my video series on setting up an email marketing plan in order to build a platform for your writing career. The big question is why you should set up an email subscribe form on your blog in order to blast email people in the first place. In order to be a successful writer, you must create great content. However, great content goes completely unnoticed without the proper distribution for people to actually read what you have to say. The problem with this platform idea is that most advice about building a readership talks about what to do in order to build a platform, but not exactly how to do it. You should get on Facebook and Twitter and start a blog, but rarely do you hear people walking you through exactly how to utilize these options and the best ways to build your platform through these mediums. Facebook, Twitter, and blog followers are nice, but none of these options will give you the selling power that building an email list will. Every email address that you acquire is more money in your pocket in the future. Think of it as getting a foot in the door. If someone gives you their email address, they have already expressed interest in what you have to say, making the chances of a sale in the future that much greater. So why should you build an email list? First of all, building a blog is not enough. You know the line from The Field of Dreams, the movie, where they say, if you build it, they will come? This is not so much in the blogging world. If you build a blog and put great content on that blog, there's a very, very good chance that no one comes to visit it. Why? Because the market is already incredibly saturated. So when you do get visitors to your blog, you have to make sure that they come back. As much as I dislike car salesmen, it's much like that. They know that if you leave, there's a very slim chance of you coming back. But if you capture someone's email address, you can send them emails with quality content and entice them to return to your blog. In other words, 500 visitors to your site on one day is pretty much useless, because chances are they will never come back. However, if you get 50 visitors the next day, and say maybe you capture 10 of their emails, those 10 people coming back to your site greatly increases with an email list after you've captured those emails. Okay, so maybe you're still not convinced, so here's some more reasons you should definitely build an email list. One of them is customization. You know those people who subscribe to your WordPress blog? They receive every blog post that you publish in their inbox every single time you publish. The only problem with this is that it's not branded or customized for your site. Your subscribers receive an email branded for WordPress with the WordPress logo and colors, and the only option for interaction is to click on past posts, usually towards the end of the email. Creating a list where people can subscribe allows you to brand yourself and customize your emails however you want. Do you have a book you would like to promote? Put a link to it in your emails. Would you like people to tweet your blog post or share it on Facebook? Once again, put a link to it in your email. Branding is key for interactivity and getting people to remember you. Another point would be target marketing. Whenever you post a link on your Twitter feed, there's actually a pretty small chance that your followers will notice it in the slush pile that is their own Twitter feed. Take a look at some of your followers and see how many people they're actually following, and that will give you a general idea as to how many tweets are actually going through their Twitter feed all the time. However, email marketing allows for you to send an email directly to people who have shown interest in what you have to say. Therefore, they've already shown an interest, and you can send them an email and it goes directly to their inbox. Unlike social media, which is just a constant large feed that people kind of sift through. Another point would be viral marketing. When someone receives an email, they have several options to actually share it. They can post it on Facebook, Twitter, or even forward it to a friend. don't ever forget the power of forwarding to a friend. It's the same concept as recommending a book or movie to a friend. It's human nature to check something out when a friend recommends it to you. It seems weird that we would trust a friend over a seasoned book or film critic, but that's just how the world works. Another point for implementing an email list would be the sales nudge. Now, I call this the sales nudge because you don't want to constantly be advertising to your readers, whether it be some sort of product or book. People don't like being marketed to. So when you are ready to sell a product such as a book, the main thing that will sell that product is trust. If people have been subscribing to your emails for a while, then once you try to sell them something, they are much more likely to buy something from you. And this goes for every platform that you use, whether it be social media, on your blog, or in your emails. Don't constantly be advertising to people and just nudge them. And I actually recommend in emails you put high quality content in your emails, and then maybe at the end you ask them if they would like to check out your product. It's also a good idea to put a little sales nudge in the upper right hand corner, preferably in the margin, maybe a picture of your book that will give people a call to action after they've realized that they like your content and they want to read more. Finally, building an email list can actually increase your web traffic significantly. This ties into some of my other points, but with emails, you can promote your current blog post as well as past blog posts. To this day, some of my oldest posts still receive the most traffic on my blog, simply because of links I've put in my email blast. Whether it be posts that you've put on your blog from months ago or years ago, you want to make sure that they don't just go into your archives on your blog and get forgotten about. I'm assuming you have some great content that you've posted in the past. Why not share that with your readers by giving them links at the end of every email? Alrighty, so that's why you should start building an email list today. It's the strongest tool you will ever have when it comes to building your writing career. It's the best distribution channel you have, and it's actually quite easy to manage. Keep watching this video series to learn how to set up and manage your email relationships. If you have any questions, feel free to contact me at writewithwarnemont.com/contact.